What's up, Pirate Nation? Arrow Pirate here, and today I'm going to be reviewing a set 2 years in the making and one of my most anticipated LEGO sets of 2023, LEGO Marvel's Set 76261 Spider-Man Final Battle with 900 pieces, retails for $110 in the United States, and I got this at my local Walmart because they put it on the shelf early. On the back of the box, we've got all the characters in the set, but in other positions, and some play features, which we'll see in a bit. But until then, let's take a look at the minifigures. Our first minifigure is one that I've been waiting a long time for, and he's one of my top 5 favorite villains of all time, Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, and I'm very happy with how this turned out. I agree that he probably could use some arm and leg printing, but honestly, I'm just so happy to finally have him, and the suit itself was entirely green, so I guess it's alright, and I can let it slide. But still, this minifigure is just so amazing, and I love him so much. And he's got 2 faces. He's got this one with the goggles, or you can turn around, and he can be like, "Attaboy." Hope you guys like my Willem Dafoe. It sounds better in person than over the camera. Anyways, he comes with a few different accessories. Obviously, he has his pumpkin bombs and his glider, which I do like the way the glider was built, how the wings can like kind of fold somewhat. So you can have them like this, or you can have them like this. And we just put them on there, and on to the next minifigure. Our next minifigure is none other than the MCU's Spider-Man, Tom Holland Spider-Man. And I already have this minifigure. I got him in a poly bag along with another minifigure we'll be seeing later. But as you can see, because he's right over there, probably can't see him, but he's over there, trust me. But yeah, so here he is, and the only difference between that one and this one is that this one actually has a head, so you can take off the mask and you can put on his head, so it can look like this, or you can turn it around and he can look a little more frightened. And of course, he has his own web accessory right here. And yeah, so he can go and catch on to the Goblin's fire, like, woo! Yeah, on to the next minifigure. Alright, our next minifigure is the villain of Spider-Man 2 from 2004, Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. And I'm very happy to see this minifigure return as well, and I like his arms, how they're done, like, just good enough where it's not, like, over the top. Though I do think I like the arms from the Spider-Man monster truck better, just because they're longer and you can, like, stand up. But these arms are a classic, so yeah, we can deal with them. Plus, you can also, I forget if it was the other one or this one, but one of his arms gets cut off when the Goblin uses his glider on him. So, yeah, so you can have him like that. And he has an alternate facial expression as well, so we'll just have to move these arms back, and here he looks a little more angry than usual, but let's just keep him happy because he's got that new chip in. So yeah, anyways, next minifigure. And here we have the second person to don the live-action Spider-Man suit, none other than Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man. And I really love the printing on this one. Like, I love how it's done. It's really, really nice. It kind of gives off the Toby vibe, but like just enough where it doesn't. But yeah, he also has an alternate face where we take off his mask and we put on his head. And I kind of wish he had a beard. It would look a little bit better, I think. But yeah, so you can have him looking a little dorky, or you can have him surprised. So yeah, he also has web accessories. We'll just plug in these ones, the web shooters, which are marked like the power blasts. And you just gotta... let's try that again. There we go. And it went flying over to the nether. You can see it over there. And yeah, on to the next minifigure. And where would Andrew's Spider-Man be without his villain? None other than Jamie Foxx's Electro. And I have to admit, I really like how this minifigure turned out. I really like the back pieces. And yeah, they are kind of easy to take apart. But we actually have the Infinity Stones, as you can see. Those were used to keep those in place, which I think is a pretty nice use of those. Because I was wondering what else the Infinity Stones could be used for other than well, the Infinity Stones, and I guess we found an answer. But yeah, I do like how this minifigure turned out. I really love the torso and the headpiece, though because he has the Sam Wilson Captain America hair, he doesn't really have enough room to have an alternate face, which I think is kind of sad, because I feel like it would be cool if you could like have him then after Doc Ock takes off the Stark thing, or the arc reactor, I think. I don't know, it's been a while since I've seen the movie. But then you could just have him as like normal. You could have that scene play out between him and Andrew. I thought that would be really nice. I also like his legs, but they're not really anything special. They're just tan with pockets. On to the next minifigure. And here we have the live-action Spider-Man who started it all, Toby Maguire, who is possibly who everybody would say is the best person to don the Spider-Man outfit, and I most definitely agree. I mean, who else did the emo dance? Anyways, he has an alternate head too, but I just want to say I really do like the printing on this minifigure. It gives me vibes from the 2002 version when they made it. Like, I just really like this minifigure. And I think it's ample compensation for the fact that I lost the one that I had, or I lost the torso for him specifically, but this just seems like a callback to that. But anyways, you can take off his head and put on the Toby Maguire head, and here he is. And he has the same haircut as Doc Ock, but his a little lighter. He's also the only Spider-Man of the group who has the light brown hair, not the dark brown hair. But yeah, you can turn him around and his face can look a little more concerned. And yeah, he also comes with a web accessory, which is this. And I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of this web accessory because this is like way too spinny for my liking. So yeah. Anyways, on to the last three minifigures. Our next minifigure is the other one I got in a poly bag that I was talking about, and that is Doctor Strange. Now, I do have to admit, I'm okay that I have another one of this minifigure because I really do like the cape piece. It's a really nice piece. I wasn't confused, though, because I saw on an advertisement for the first wave of the No Way Home sets, it looked like the cape could actually stand on its own, so I guess that's kind of a bummer, but I can get over it. He does have the little Doctor Strange things, and we can get those out of the way, and we can see his torso, which looks really nice, and we can always take his head off, disattach the cape, and see the back printing. Whoop. And there it is. And of course, he can have his other face, which he looks concerned, or a little more angry. But yeah, the multiverse is somewhat fixed, so I think he can stay happy for now. Alright, on to the next minifigure. Our second to last minifigure is Ned Leads, and I'm glad I finally got him in LEGO because he's a really cool character. I like the jacket, which kind of reminds me of the Hidden Side jacket, but I don't think it's the same one. But I think it has been seen in other sets before. I also do like the hairpiece, it's really nice. And he's got two faces, which he looks really happy, and then one where he looks a bit confused or something. I can't really tell that facial expression. And you can put the cape on him instead, so that when he's falling, the cape can just carry him down. Woo! And on to our last minifigure, which is none other than Michelle Jones. And here she is in all her glory. And she looks nice. I like the sweater, and the hairpiece is always nice to have, but I kind of wish they swapped up her face. Like, this one would be fine, or this one, but I just find it weird that if you're falling, you're just like, Like, that's just weird to me. But yeah, she does look nice. Anyways, on to the actual build of the set. Alright, so here is the set all built up of the Statue of Liberty's head, which I get that they couldn't do the entire thing because it would be way more expensive, but I kind of wish there was a little more than just the head. Like, maybe the shield would have sufficed. But yeah, we've got these little battery packs, which I don't know if those were used in the movie or not, but we do have something that was used in the movie right here, which is the box that is supposed to get everybody home that Gobby accidentally destroys, or why did I say accidentally, purposefully destroys. And speaking of Gobby, you can take him and put him right up here and have him there, but we'll take him off for now so we can get back to that later. We've also got one over here for when MJ falls, and one up here for Electro. So then after that, we've also got right over here the Cure, and I think this one is for Sandman, if I remember correctly. Or this is the one for the Lizard, but no, because the Lizards was a canister. I haven't seen the movie in a while, like I said. I do like how this is all built, and here's one of the play features that we had. I don't know if it's, yep, it's right here. But you can have Doctor Strange return to the Sanctum Sanctorum, and you've got another portal up here, as you can see, which leads from wherever it was before. Then there was another play feature, if I can remember where it was. And right, that is right up here. You can take off the Statue of Liberty's helm, and as you can see inside, a little sand hand, so you can put Toby in there, have him trapped inside the Statue of Liberty, being suffocated by sand. But, yeah, I also like how the Statue of Liberty's head was made. It looks nice. I also like how they tackled the hair. I like how it's braided. And I do like the crown. The crown is probably the best part. Anyways, bringing back all the minifigures. And here's everything we got today. Turned around 360. We've got the Spider-Man Final Battle. And I think it looks really nice. So yeah, now on to the instructions, some extra pieces, and my opinion. So here's the instruction booklet, and as you can see, I kind of tried to style my minifigures the way that they were styled on here. Obviously, it wasn't done detail for detail, but you can see what happened in each bag. And there were some stickers I messed up on, but, you know, who doesn't? At the end of the book, kind of shows the way it's styled on the front page, and then just some extra pieces, no advertisements for any upcoming sets, which I guess is fine. And onto the extra pieces. So we've got an extra pumpkin bomb, the 3 Spider-Man's heads, some web blasts, these web pieces, which this one is a little weird to me because it seems like it's kind of cut off, if you guys can tell. We got one of those, the web handcuffs, and these 4 Infinity Stones, specifically the Mind Stone, which were used on Electro. But yeah, now onto my final opinion, and it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird to say the least. Alright, so I want it to be known that I really, really do love this set. I love how it turned out. I love how it looks. I love basically everything about this set, but there is one thing that keeps nagging at me in the back of my mind. And if you guys can tell, it's probably because of the minifigure selection. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm very happy to finally have official LEGO minifigures of the 2 original Spider-Men and all 3 of their villains. Plus an extra Tom is nice, along with Doctor Strange, MJ, and Ned, for if I want to use their parts for custom minifigures. But at the same time, my problem is that some of these minifigures kind of make other ones seem worthless. Like, obviously, my biggest example right off the first hand is Andrew Garfield Spider-Man. Because if you guys don't know, he was originally released as a minifigure as a Comic-Con exclusive. And I don't know whether or not that means that the other Andrew, that Comic-Con Andrew, will have less value now that this one's been released. Because now it's not the only Andrew. Along with Electro, I mean, sure, the polybag that he came in, he was in his blue form, but now people can just get this one because everyone's going to want the later one since this is the movie where he was better. At least by a lot of people's opinions, considering the writing in Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Then there's Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, Toby Maguire's Spider-Man, and Alfred Molina's Doc Ock. I'm happy that I got minifigures of them, but at the same time, it kind of makes the originals seem like, I don't know, more or less expensive now. So I kind of feel bad for these collectors who have had some of the classics in their collection, and now they just are kind of, defaced because the new ones have been released, and they're kind of, better looking. I don't know. But I do know I like this set. Other than some printing issues and how I wish the Statue of Liberty was a little bit bigger or had a little more room, plus the exclusion of a lizard minifigure. Like, come on, Lego, give me the lizard already. You'd be so cool to have him as a minifigure, or hell, even a big figure. But the movie didn't really care about him either, so whatever. Anyways, that was it for this video, guys. Remember to smash the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. Type in the comments who is your favorite minifigure here. Mine is probably Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin, but that's just me. I do like the printing on a lot of the other minifigures, especially Toby and Andrew. I like some of the accessories, like with Electro or Green Goblin. And I like how this set basically just did a ton of wonders for the Spider-Man fan base and the Marvel fan base as a whole. Anyways, that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you guys next time. Don't know me, but I'll see you guys there. Peace out, Pirate Nation.